It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse. The Knights will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs offense will get the first swing of the game. Back to throw, it's Newton. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the UCF Knights offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
It's caught downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the pass. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, UCF! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Well, it's always nice to get the first one out of the way. That's the first passing touchdown for the season in this offense, and they've got a lot of playmakers. Their quarterback is accurate, makes good decisions. You saw it on that play. That's the first, and it certainly won't be the last.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it. There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires complete on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. To throw, it's Newton. He's got it on the run. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Reads it, fires complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Hubs it downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lamb. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The Knights are flying down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Jenkins. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. wants to go up top on first down. Works the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. The inside handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. They'll go right back to it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Knights will have it first and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking for the score. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Touchdown, UCF! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
The quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. So an 82-yard drive there. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there and got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And the Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
4 wideout set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Newton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Jenkins. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. On a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hoffman.
I think that time offensively, they're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it in the middle. It's Jenkins. They'll immediately call timeout.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Makes the grab. It's Jenkins. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. On first down, here comes this offense. Now on the move. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jenkins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Using his feet. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the run, it's Lamb. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's open on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Motion from the back. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hoffman. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're working that left side. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This time they'll go to the running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oklahoma State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the move, it's Key. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. That last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Well, they keep it on the ground. Dropping back, it's Newton. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and
quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, UCF! Once he got some room, it was over. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Soft spot in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. It would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Newton. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Handoff to the single running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Dumps it to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Lamb. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Turns it loose. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Quarterback keeps it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll sneak it.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Oh, the attempt is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He has the first and still on his feet. He now has 85 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.